What's up YouTube, it's Private Pain here and I'm bringing you my post-National Constellar deck list, basically with Tachyon Galaxy stuff, and I'm going to show you what it is that I've taken out since pre-Nationals. Let's start with the main deck. One bear. Bear's good, it destroys monsters. Also when it does battle damage you get to search your tankies, which helps search your Cowses. Also, sorry about the flash having to be on. One of the light bulbs in my room has blown, so it's a bit dark in here at the moment. One honest. Staple for pretty much any light deck, especially when you consider the fact that the searcher in this deck has like 700 attack points, so it's just good to sit behind that and an honest in hand. 1, 2, 3 cows. Best to max out on this because it's like very consistent to have 3, even though you can search it. But the main play is just Pollux and cows going between rank 3 to rank 5. 1, 2, 3 Sheraton. Searches any card from their deck, or Constellar card from their deck. As you can see, 700 attack points. If it was a flip effect, it would be very good, but adds more consistency to the deck. 1, 2, 3 Pollux. It's the same as Caster, you can't Veiler it, so it gets all the plays off. You just summon Kaus. Algiedi, I've run 2 of these. It's a bit like a Pollux, but you have to special, well, you normal this and you special another one. It's good, because especially if your opponent bottoms is the Pollux, you can just summon Algiedi and then Kaus and still do your plays regardless. 1, 2, 3 Sombre. Again, this opens up more plays for the deck to do. During Nationals, I was using this over it. 1 Cradle, 2 Maxi. This is just so I could draw more to do combos next turn, and this was just so I could get stuff back from grave. To the spells. Heavy, Reborn, Dark Hole, Holy Trinity, Storm. Well, Storm wins games, regardless. Reborn, too good, regardless. Dark Hole is becoming a little bit more redundant these days, but still a good card. Still a good card. 1 Mind Control. I swapped out the 3rd Tenki for the Mind Control after Nats, because 3 was just becoming really bad. I'll explain on more. 1 Rota. Search Polluxes. 1, 2, 3 MST. I still like 3, because Spheres and Tenkies, any other continuous spell and trap cards as well. 2 Duality. Again, adds consistency to the deck, especially if you're going to Sheraton as well. 2 Star Chart. This is my tech card. My friend who was also playing the deck said this was pretty bad and I shouldn't use it, but I like the card. 3 draws. 2 Tenki. 3 was becoming kind of dead, especially when I had like Bear and 2 Cowses in hand, and one of these sat in my hand, and it's like, oh, okay. Especially when there's already like 1 or 2 on field. 2 Lance. This is mainly because we didn't have Amiga at the time, but Lance is a good card, always. 2 Bottomless. Keep like T-Kings off field. 2 Fiendish. Negates effects. You can bounce the spec to hand, so you can keep using it again and again. 1 Road. Because Starlight Road is, well, you're going to put 2 monsters on board at any point, so if your opponent TTs, you just flip this, get Stardust out of it. Solemn Duo. Keep, like, Exceeds and Synchros off the field fairly easily. And 2 Mirror Force for the main deck. I find Mirror Force better than D-Prison especially because you've got like Mermal around, which put a lot of monsters on board. They attack into that and they lose their whole field. Extra deck, Amiga. Hayed has had this guy's spot because I can make rank 3s pretty easily. Now it's pretty much a Forbidden Lance in the deck. Shockmaster. I was running a second Praecipe over this until recently because it's easy to make now with Sombre. 2 M7s. My friend says that one's enough. I kept finding that there was times when I needed to have both on field. Well, not both on field, but at least another one to drop on field. 2 Pleiades. This pretty much is like the main card they have. Bounces their things back to hand. It's very useful. 2 Praecipi. Gives Constellar an extra 1,000 during damage step. I find that a pretty good effect, actually. It's got 2 for itself, so it's pretty useful for running over bigger monsters. 1 Maestroke. 1 Star Liege. I never actually made this the entire weekend. I don't know why people say it's so good. Okay, it gets over Zem mains. If it's an attack, that's better. Dweller. Cowboy. Cowboy just wins games because of his burning effect. Dweller, well, stops like Mermals and Grave, other things that use the Grave. Tyrus, because Tyrus is a good card. I might find a place to main this and Adrius inside like Eradicator, or just main Adrius over Tyrus and main the Eradicator, side Eradicator, sorry. Brachiosaurus or Volcasaurus. You drop 5s easily and you can take out big monsters and deal damage to them. And Guard Dragon, because yeah, it does differences battle damage. You can use the Dead Volkers and Pleiades. There should also be Stardust in the extra as well, but that's currently in another deck at the moment. Side, 2 Veiler, because things like Rabbit are a bit of a pest. Rabbit's always been a pest. 2 Soul Taker. Don't think I actually sided this in the entire weekend. I think I was getting OTK'd more often than anything else, but 2 Decree. Because that kind of gets hit a lot by Warning and other back row. This one when you get a game against Fire Fist, because game 2 he pretty much opened all of his back row and everything just went. He had to actually Tenki into Gorilla to pop this, but it didn't exactly matter if it died because I had Judgment set and he deprisoned me next turn, so I kind of won off that. Triple Mind Crush. I know why this card's good, but I don't feel it works that well. It helped me against Prophecy, but that was about it. 2 Shadow Mirror, because Insectors and Dark Horse are a thing. Macro. Might side this out for Soul Drains, don't know yet, but this is better than D-Fissure, which I was using at Nationals. But this is a better bluff than what D-Fissure is, so it works a lot better. And 2 Mind Drain. Covers one aspect of Ellie Drags, hence why I might side the Soul Drain to cover the other aspect. Anyway, that's my Constellar deck list for, well, essentially the next format, because I'm planning on running that. As usual, click like and subscribe, and if you already subscribed to me, tell your friends. The more subscribers, the better. Private Pain out.